Greetings, family. Peace and love to you and yours. This is Guru, and thanks for visiting my channel. Family, this video, I'm sure you've seen it already. It just came out just yesterday, where this police officer who pulled over a white woman decides to tell her to just calm down. Everything is going to be just okay. Why? Well, because you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people, is what this so-called police officer had to say. Let's take a look at the video together and you'll see what I mean.
It's in your lap right there.
I just don't want to put my hands down. I'm really sorry.
You're just really wrong.
No. I've just been wasting any videos of problems.
But you're not black. Remember, we only kill black people. Yeah, we only kill black people, right? All the videos you've seen, have you seen white people get killed? You have.
But if you're thinking that I'm walking up here to make an excuse today about the comments that was heard on the video, you're wrong. I make no excuses for that.
Bravo.
So what was said, and we're going to deal with that. There's been a question about context in reference to the statements that were made. In my opinion, I feel that no matter what context you try to take those comments in, the statements were inexcusable and inappropriate.
Bravo.
And they're not indicative of the values that I'm trying to instill within the Cobb County Police Department and that I believe the county holds. But those comments have now caused the men and women who are currently working on the street right now today to go out and attempt to regain the public trust that was lost by those comments. I've known Lieutenant Abbott for a number of years, and I've always perceived him to be an honorable man, but he made a mistake. I don't know what's in his heart, but I certainly know what came out of his mouth, and it's inexcusable, and we have to take appropriate action. The recommendation is to terminate his employment from the Cobb County Police Department, and certainly there is a process that we will have to go through in order to do that. But we are certainly moving forward with that process. The report that I've read in reference to the internal review communicates that Lieutenant Abbott was attempting to use that type of dialogue from a sarcastic standpoint and also as a tool to certainly address the situation as he perceived it at that time. I've already said that in no context can I tolerate this type of language. And so I don't really think that we can sit here and justify any type of language when the verbiage is what we heard on that video. We were notified by Channel 2, WSB. And as soon as we were notified, we took appropriate action by turning it over to our internal affairs and placing Lieutenant Abbott on administrative duties.
So first off, I'd like to point out that I'm very pretty satisfied with this police chief. I mean, the police chief, this particular police chief anyway, has acted unlike most others. He did not go up to that podium and he did not give any excuses as he stated. I'm very, very happy about that. We finally are seeing a man standing on his 2 feet saying that he does not feel or believe that what he saw and heard from this lieutenant was right. Exactly. He's holding that police officer fully accountable for what he said. But this particular point right here, where the police officer says, all the videos you've seen, have you seen white people get killed? With a question mark. That's a very good question, and it's a good question because I've asked this question over and over and over again, especially to the white racists and the so-called white supremacists, knowing that they're filled with inferiority complex. There's nothing superior about them. But nonetheless, they've shown up in my comment section, always talking about how there's plenty of white people who get killed by police officers too. They just don't advertise it. So when I ask them to provide videos of it, they run off saying that I'm just full of, you know, whatever they say. You know how trolls and those type of people do when they don't know how to face the facts or face reality or the truth. They run. They run and hide. And that's what they always do. And so I wanted to bring this point out where a police lieutenant is sitting here asking, all the videos you've seen, have you seen white people get killed? Exactly. Now I'd like for the white racists and the so-called white supremacists to explain that one. Where are all the videos if white people are getting killed so much by police officers? Where are the videos? Yeah, you won't find many. You won't find many at all because it's a false narrative. These white people speak with forked tongue, just like the Native Americans said. The Indians were right. They speak with forked tongue. Half the things they say, I'd say more than half, 3/4 of the things they say, it's hard to believe. But I digress. I don't want to get far off of this subject. Yeah, this lieutenant got fired. That was the appropriate action. They first placed him on desk duty, I guess, or wherever he said. I forget the term he used, but they basically took him off the beat, basically. But he's now being terminated, and that was the appropriate response to anyone who's trying to uphold the law and you're trying to do it in the right way. And that means being fair and not racist. You know, where you're just picking off people based on skin color. Because let me tell you, had this woman been a black woman and she was fumbling with her stuff on her lap, who knows if she would have still be alive right now. But the fact that this was a white woman, well, you heard what he said. She's not black. That's why he didn't kill her. That's so pathetic, and that's exactly why he deserved to get fired. Because no one should allow that. He was not kidding. It was not sarcastic. It wasn't a joke. And it has no room, no place at all in the police force. Not in this day and age. Not when Donald Trump is trying to make America great again. We can't make America great with racist police officers patrolling our streets. This is Guru. Thank you for watching my video. Thanks for listening. I appreciate your time. Until the next video, don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to love yourself. See you in the next video. Peace out.